it's your boy JB. You know what I'm saying? We back in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Got my lovely co-host Dama. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
And
what's up?
this is a major episode because we got our very
Super
first
major.
ever guest.
Super major.
My dog, you know what I'm saying? My brother. One and only, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We about to
Baltieré
get
in the
it.
building. You already know how we
You know
about to
what
get active on the podcast. Appreciate y'all for bringing me on, man.
Thanks for
Special
coming.
shout out to y'all for me being y'all special guest and y'all first guest. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really a blessing because y'all got many places y'all going. So I appreciate it.
Already,
Thanks,
bro.
man.
Like how we said when we first met each other, bro. We just gotta get to the top, bro. We gonna meet each other there.
Facts.
So, you know
Wrap.
what I'm saying? And again, to everybody that's been like talking to us and all that, like in the messages, I just want to honestly just say thank you so much just for everything. Like,
Y'all doing
just
y'all thing.
the support. Like, even though, like, granted, I know it's been a minute. Like, I know the last time we dropped was in June, but from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you so much for just being in our ear, just giving us y'all insight, y'all takes on things, just what y'all want to see next. And we just hope from here on out, we just give the people what they want, man. So, without further ado, let's get it. So,
To it, what y'all got for me?
listen, man, I have a lot for you, bro. Cause like me personally, I feel like you very versatile in the business that you've been doing.
Appreciate
Like,
that.
you know what I'm saying? You a stylist, a designer, you feel me? You got your own little modeling gigs and all that stuff. Feel me? The partying.
20v1s.
Like, you feel me? Like the little fashion shows and all that. And then the hookah business. Like,
For
you know,
sure.
like I really want to like,
Everything.
you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to just start with just like where like that drive came from where you were just like, all right, granted, yes, I'm gonna do this fashion shit, but it's like, nah, bro, I want to just like try something outside the box. I want to just step out my comfort zone.
right.
Like what, like was there someone in your corner that like made you get to that point, or it was just like it was all like just self-motivation?
I feel like most of it was like definitely self-motivation because you know I started basically starting my own business in high school. So I've been at it like as an entrepreneur for what like it's like 13, 12 years now. You know what I'm saying? So I never personally had a job before. That's all I've been doing, like just making up businesses, coming up with how to sell something. I actually not started off, but when I first started a clothing brand, I actually was selling sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I was reselling sneakers and shit like that. So I always had that like get money mindset, but it was more as though like how I'm gonna get to it. You know what I mean? Like everybody got their own lifestyle and how they live, but I was like, all right, how I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So I just thought about like, I guess you could say like setting that staple in like my community, like do whatever you want for real. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I got a hookah business now. Like what never thought of never that I don't even smoke hookah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Modeling business, having a studio, doing the parties, selling clothes, you know what I'm saying? It all go hand in hand, just with something that I believe in. Like I thankful enough for other people to believe in me too that, you know, keep it going for so long. You know what I mean? So that's how like I guess you could say we got started or what made me start like getting like driven because it just is like I feel like I had something good. You know what I'm saying? Like and I don't wanna quit no time soon because it's like who people gonna look to like for certain shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel that. It's
So,
just
stay out the way.
no, I feel that, bro. It's just if y'all want to laugh at something, I want to tell y'all how I met, bro. This shit was so crazy. So, yes, I'm looking at you over there in the corner.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What I do?
So I remember Damon, like she hit me up. It was around like 4th of July, like week and all that. And I remember
Okay.
like your little party, like and all that stuff. And I remember she hit me up. She was like, "Yo, we gotta go see what's up. Like this my people's like he cool as shit, like all this stuff." I get there, I'm like, "Where the fuck Damon at?" Like,
All right. Not too much, not
I'm
too
just saying,
much.
no, at first, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy. So I'm just chilling there. You feel me? Just like, I'm just rolling up and all that
'Cause
stuff.
I'm always late.
I don't want to say all that. And I run into bro, but it was just crazy though. Like, cause all I said was like, cause I seen he had these Yeezy foam runners that I've been looking for a minute. So I'm just like, yo, bro, them Jones tough as shit. And then I had like a Hellstar tee on, and he like, oh, that shit hard too. We started politicking. I'm in my head like, I'm talking to the nigga that's hosting this party. I ain't even peep.
That
Like,
shit was crazy.
and we just politicking. And I was telling him about the show. And it was just like, I knew the energy was different because like a lot of times when you talk business with people, like you can tell who really like genuine about what they want to do, like, and really just stand on everything and all that stuff. And literally when I told him about it, he just straight said with no hesitation, like, all right, bro, when can I jump on this joint? Like, when can I join? And I was just like, shit, like, let's get it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because I'm always working, bro. Like, when real recognize real, like, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So, once we bump heads, like you said, it was just like a natural thing. Like, me just being the host of my event, like, wait, who who bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, my events, it's not like I know everybody, but
you
the
know a
people I
lot of
don't
people.
know, I try to at least introduce myself. So that way they know, like, what type time you on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real open. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna come to anybody I know, like, yo, you good? You need something? Like, you having a good time? Like, cause my main goal is for you to come back. Like, you had the best experience that you had at the event before. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, bro, like you came to the event and like from there it was just up. Like I was hitting bro up, like, yo, like, what's up with this date? Like, let me know. Like, let me throw it in the calendar.
I remember when I grabbed one of his tees and we straight talk. He was like, "Oh, bro, when you trying to get me on?" I'm like, "Oh, this motherfucker really serious." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I can't do that." Like, you know what I'm saying? Ever since then, we've been locked in. So speaking of your events and all that, like, what was like one event where you were like, "Oh no, like this is like the stepping stone. Like this is it. Like I know this shit about to go up."
All
Like,
right, bet. So you talking about like party wise or like
Just in
fashion
general.
event wise? In general, all right. Party wise, I'll never forget. It was called I had this joint called Fuck Finals. You know what I'm saying? It was like my annual big college event when I was in college. Shit. It was our first joint. And we was up Lancaster somewhere. It was like a 2-floor joint. It was like when I first getting started. So it wasn't like no crazy venue. It was like one of them like, you know, like regular joints or whatever. I'll bullshit you not, bro. The Chief Keef song was on, and I'm on the bottom floor looking up, and the ceiling just going like this. In the back of my mind, bro, that's on. I'm like, yo, this shit gonna end up like that video. You know that viral video on the floor
that shit
caved
broke.
in.
Through the floor.
So since that day, I just started moving different. Cause I had to look back at it like, yo, these people lives in my hand at my events.
Right.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? So that was the day I'm like, no, this gotta go to the T now. Like from the jump, it just was like a crazy line outside. And I'm just like, all right, well, let's keep this shit going, but let's keep it going the right way. Like what people want to keep coming back for. And I had to make sure that was secured. So every event you come to from now on, you're gonna see security, you're gonna make sure you got a door girl, you're gonna make sure everything's smooth. So that way when you do come to an event, it's like, all right, I can have fun, I can fall
I can
back.
feel
I ain't
safe.
gotta worry about shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause especially in this day and age, it's just like, damn, bro, you got like what they say, them young niggas with the skis and the switches, like you gotta watch all that.
Shit, real
Like,
rap, bro.
real rap. But like, cause I remember when I got there, like how everybody it was like $20 at the door. I was like, wait, whoa, I'm just trying to vibe, bro. What do I got y'all? Like, but you know what I'm saying? It's just they just found protocol. Like, but I will say though, when I was there, like I did love like how everybody was just like it was just genuine vibes. Like the shit didn't feel forced. Now we all know back in school, you can tell when a party like that shit on some forced shit. Like you just know.
Right.
Soon as we like you walked in, like just everybody, like it wasn't like everybody was on any little cliques or group. Everybody from different places, shapes, colors, sizes is all vibing. You know what I'm saying? And just having fun. And it was just genuine. Like it didn't feel like nobody was in that joint with like beefing or whatever. It was like you meeting strangers and shit. And next thing you know, they're like, damn, this like about to be like my dog for life and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was
You never know who you meet at an event, bro.
Oh, for real.
You're welcome, JB.
Huh?
You're welcome.
We thank you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we do. We appreciate
I know I was
it.
just messing up.
For putting into play. Without you, we wouldn't be here. You know?
No,
real
not
shit.
too much. No,
Nah,
y'all were
and-
gonna meet anyway.
That is true.
The world's gonna bring you together.
No, for real.
And it's supposed to be.
Now, let's just talk about like, you know, a little overview, like just to tell like, you know, the world and the fans, like just a little bit about you, like just like what made Mirror, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Cool. So me personally, bro, I was like kind of always into fashion. I low key somewhat got bullied for it a little bit in high school. Like I was always ahead of time, like with the skinny jeans, with the stupid sneakers that niggas thought was like not in style, shit like that. So I always used to get thrown off with like how I'll come to school or whatever. So it just made me want to like stand out more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a clothing spot right down the street from my high school. And you know, it's like a print shop, normal joint, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm about to make my own shit. Like I'm about to put some shit on for myself. Cause my homie at the time, Jay, he was into fashion too. Like he the ones that kind of introduced me to like the Photoshop, putting textures on shirts on the computer, stuff like that. So I seen him kind of do it a little bit. So I'm like, all right, like let me go tap into something. Let me draw something up. Like I know I can make a couple of hoodies. And at the time, I'll never forget, like Instagram just got created. You know what I'm saying? So that's when the time shit was popping. Like it was the share for shares. It was everything whamming. So I feel like it was just easy for me to just throw in a hoodie real quick, post a picture, get a crazy amount of interactions. Now I'm going to all these different high schools, and it kind of me going around, like, kind of just stepping my foot in different, like, communities and cultures, traveling to South Philly, going to Southwest, going to Uptown, dropping stuff off here, going to this event, and such at, like, a early age, it kind of made me as versatile as I am today. You know what I'm saying? Like, any environment I go in, I feel like I can pretty much, like, adapt, and that's Mirror for real. Like, Mirror, you never gonna find me, like, in the way or ruining something or being that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of pretty much got the hang of just kind of, like, knowing how to chill my environment. What's that? Chameleon or something like that?
Yeah.
Something like that. Like, you could, like, kind of compare me to that. Like, I'll be there, but not be there type shit.
Right.
But if you know I'm there, it's like,
But you know I'm there.
You know what I'm saying?
I could be seeing and I heard, but still have an impact.
You know what I'm saying? So I just learned kind of when to speak up, when not to speak up. Like, I just try to be a little bit more, like, above myself. You know what I'm saying? So that way I'm setting the precedent for people around me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what make Mirror.
So my question is, you started in high school. How did you learn how to, like, juggle? So you think about high school and then you transition to college and then an adult. Like, how did you learn how to juggle the 1,000,001 things that you do?
I don't know, like, not having, or I'm gonna keep it at being, like, somebody told me a long time ago, it's 24 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not at work or, like, doing something I have to do, then I have all this time to do something that, quote unquote, I would like to do. You know what I'm saying? So before I got into clothes, like, I was heavy gamer bull. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, like, 360s off the top of high rise, if you know what that is, all that. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
So I was, like, real into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, it's something better I could be doing than just playing the game all day. Like, it was times, like, I remember I used to be playing the game, my friends be outside, I'll make excuses. No, I'm in the crib, like, I want to play the game. I'm like, but something told me one day, like, yo, you gotta get outside, bro. Like, again, if you a gamer boy, I gotta go touch some grass. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to feed my way into, like, what is life for real. Like, I was running into a couple of homies who was showing me like, what was the ropes, but I had to, like, go figure it out myself. You know what I'm saying? And I always had that, if you got 1,000 things to do, 1,001 things gonna come up. You gotta be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know what's gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm always thinking forward, because it's like, what's gonna come next? Like you said, I got 1,000 things going on, but something always coming up. You know what I mean? So I gotta be prepared for it.
Learn how to juggle.
My man said, "Stay ready, so I ain't gotta get ready."
You know what I'm saying?
You
Real
feel
rap.
me?
Real rap.
Yeah, but, like, I always wanted to ask, like, especially someone that's in, like, you know, an entrepreneur, like, having multiple businesses, like, where did you, like, what was, like, the point you had to learn to, like, to balance things out? Because I know a lot of times, like, we can get overwhelmed with just, like, you know, just easily being overworked, like, or just feeling like, damn, I'm not taking much time for myself to give myself some grace, to step back real quick, just to recuperate. Like, what's your, like, little cheat code to that? Like, you would say for anyone that's, like, trying to start a business and they, let's say, like, for example, like, starting out of high school and transition to college, or even life after college, like, what would be, like, some, like free game you would give someone out there?
All right. So how to balance it out? I had to kind of learn this the hard way. Like, you gotta know yourself. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I got lost sometimes, like, in what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so much going on. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on the wrong shit, putting too much focus into this and forgetting about this. You know what I'm saying? So free game, you gotta have yourself together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm at 100% because I'm still kind of, like, getting there, but, like, I felt myself crashing at a point, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody having them crash out moments, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like you said, the balance is important. And I had to realize, like, with me being, I guess, like, Mr. Buck, whatever people want to, like, associate, I got to worry about Mirror too. I mean, it got to be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Once it's 10% Mirror and 90% Buck, that's when I'm getting in my head a lot. Like, I'm overthinking stuff or getting to the point where I don't want to do nothing because it's so much on the plate, you know what I'm saying? But once I started going out by myself, once I started, like, doing things that I like to do, once I started, like, kind of leaving, like, even, like, the dating scene to the side a little bit and just being like, yo, I gotta get myself together first before I try to, like, even insert myself in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? So free game is just definitely make sure you focus on yourself when you talk about balance when it comes to, you know, having a lot of stuff going on. Because I got the fortunate event of not having, I guess, with anybody looking at this, like, they might have way more than me going on. You know what I'm saying? So who am I to complain and they making it happen and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I got the easy route of falling back and make my own schedule and all that. So it's like, I can't really complain for real. You know what I'm saying? So that little step back is like, you got this. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta tell yourself you got this sometimes.
I definitely appreciate you giving us that because I feel like you can even like translate that to even to like the athletic world because a lot of times like I mean even me especially like because when I used to play ball like I felt like I had to be JB the athlete 25-8 like it was like so one dimensional to where when it got to a point where when it got taken from me, it was like, damn. It felt like I lost a little bit of like myself, lost a little bit of reality and all that. And I had to really like recuperate, get myself back into motion. So I definitely appreciate you giving that insight because that shit can correlate to so much. And like, and people don't like a lot of times because it's just I feel like now in today's like society, we're so heavy on seeing what the next person has. So it's like when people feel like, all right, it's time to give myself some grace to rest, it's like, oh shit, because doing this right now, he doing
And now
this.
I feel
Now I
behind.
gotta turn this
Right,
shit up. And
exactly,
it's like,
exactly.
damn, bro, you got these bags under your eyes and shit. Like,
Stressed
like
out,
you,
Stressed
can't
out.
eat,
you know what I'm saying?
can't
Like,
sleep.
look, Deuce, all Deuce
Right.
asked you was, yo, you cool? Now you blacking out on Deuce.
Crashing out.
Like, you just snapping and shit.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like, it just be too much sometimes. Like,
Seriously.
I just, like, you feel me? So, like, I just feel like a lot of times, like, even just with everybody, no matter what you doing, bro, you just gotta give yourself just that time for you. Because granted, when you start playing everybody else's time before your shit, you never, like, that shit never gonna come back.
Nah, real shit.
Yeah.
Like, so I also wanted to ask you this because, like, you know, you being at Westchester, people don't understand. That's like one of like low key funniest party schools I ever experienced. Like,
litty.
so
Shout out to the dub.
you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I ain't go there, but I was there more often than I was on
Sure
campus. Shit.
was.
Swimming.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, popping.
Yeah. So like, what was like those moments in college, any type of moment in college where you just like, yo, this shit is like top 5. Like, what the fuck? This is so funny. Like, wait, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So I feel like you can attest to this. Like my probate was like the one John, and I'm like, yeah, this shit swimming. Like, this shit swimming. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like my probate was probably one of the top 5 social events, and I had like a lot of social events, but my probate probably top 5.
Top
Like,
5 for
that was,
sure.
That was the one.
Top
that was
2
like,
or not 2.
Damn, like life, like it ain't changed, but it like leveled up something
Yeah.
crazy after that. It just was like, yeah, like what I had going on, that shit just like boosted it real quick. You know what I'm saying? So that probably was the one moment in college.
Neo season is lit.
Neo season was crazy. Like then after that, going to all these homecomings, all these different schools, meeting all these different people. It was just like that experience alone was like, all right, but I came to college for a reason. This shit
Yeah,
is
starting to
like
fulfill a prophecy.
real
Yeah.
rap, you know what I'm saying?
shit, I'm trying to get like, yo, it's like, no. I mean,
Damn.
You could.
but I will sit there and say this though, like, all right, since you know I have 2 people that are in the Divine Nine and all that, like, I want to ask y'all this: what was that balance like?
Oh goodness. The balance was a lot because when I was at Widener, I had my chapter opportunity, so I had to do my duties for that. I had a scholarship that I had to volunteer for. I was a big sister. What else? I was working, so trying to, you know, it's difficult. Sometimes it's a little easier when you plan. Like I'm a type A planner. I like to color code, put everything in my date book. So that's what kind of kept me balanced. And then like my line sisters helped keep me accountable. My pro fights, my big sisters in the program. So any of the programs I had, I always had someone that was kind of like pulling me up, like, yo, you need to get this together or we have a deadline next week. So I feel like there's always people holding you accountable.
Yeah, I could definitely agree to that. Like once you in like, I guess you would say organization, like you got like, it's going to show the slacking if you slack. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
And they're
like,
going to know it's you.
And you going to know it's you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so once you got to juggle all of that, like you said, you start like standing out when you don't be on your shit.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, everything is a business, whether it's a sorority, a fraternity, whether it's an organization on campus, outside of Greek, like everything is an organization and they have players that need to play their parts.
Yeah, that's true. You just got to figure out where you fit in at, for real.
Yeah. Also, because I do want to give my boy a shout out because 10-year anniversary is coming up.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Next
feel
year.
me? Like, you gotta put me like in my dog his flowers, nigga, because especially for like you guys heard it. He started at a very early age.
In high school.
In high school, bro. So like damn, I don't know that many people, especially in the fashion business, and just what you've been stating, like to keep it, especially like as alive as it is even to this day.
It's
like
so diverse.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Like,
that.
because I will tell you this, like the people I've met through your groups and all that stuff, like everybody got range. Like you got some people that's like artists on the low, tech artists, you got stylists, fashion designers, models, and it's like so crazy because it's like they're just them. And it's just like they're so willing to bring you into their world and just show you just a little bit of everything and all that. So it's just like, man, we gotta shout you out for that, man. We gotta shout you out, dog.
You.
Like,
You
know what I'm saying? So like,
shout out to year 10, man.
yeah. So year 10, what's your expectations for yourself?
I think like I'm getting this whole team thing down. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it took me a while to kind of understand like how much like a team is valued for real. But I feel like year 10 is really me just kind of putting certain people in positions to kind of just let them do them. You know what I'm saying? I can't do everything by myself. And I feel like just now in year 10, I'm really just telling myself that you got to learn how to just fall back sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But again, that come with learning mirror. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to year 10 for showing my eyes like there's more to it than what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And showing my willingness to know like, yo, you can fall back and know that shit still gonna get done. You know what I'm saying? So year 10 for like, that's the year I can hopefully just fall back a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually, like, let the brand be the brand and not be everywhere and really kind of establish myself as a CEO in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because people connect me with the brand so much. Like, year 10, I wanted to be like it's his own thing. Like, I mean, you don't really see me for real. Like, you might see me, you might not. You know what I'm saying? But year 10, I wanted to be like, you can't deny us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much going on. Like, you can't deny us. And you're here to stick around. This 10 is going to be 20, it's going to be 30, it's going to be 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. Like,
you heard what my dog said? He said, we around like a fat bitch with a turtleneck. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, he said it. I'm just keeping it a bean. Like,
we around like a donut.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want, because it's just like, because I still think, because just the range, like, if as y'all can see, my dog got his apparel.
New collection out now.
Listen.
Go tap in.
Go tap in. Fellas, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, it's that
quality.
time. You feel me? Quality.
All quality.
All that stuff, you feel me? Like, and also for the ladies too, like, you know what I'm saying? For the fellas, like, if you want to, like, impress your shorty, you know what I'm saying? Like, show her some love.
Be like, yo, you got the Baltieré drip for me?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The 2-piece set?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
2-piece set.
Like, and there's range to it. You feel me? Because I feel like if you could pay full price for designer, why can't you pay full price for your homie? You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people all the time, when it comes to anything, like, whatever, it's like a small business or even black on whatever, like, I'm dropping that dime. I'm sorry. I'm dropping that dime before I drop it on some designer, because a lot of stuff be like, feel me? It's just the quality of it. And plus, come on, man. Like, once y'all go on this page, I'm telling y'all, I'm not bullshitting. Y'all know, listen, I'm not no fashion boy, but y'all know me. I'm gonna put that shit on.
Yes, sir.
And listen, listen, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro.
Everybody
like,
needs some buck in their closet. Like,
period.
That's
Let's keep it a bean, bro. Like, wearing the buck got its own effect. Like, you feel me? Like, you even wearing like anything black on or something from your city, like, that's a conversation starter. You wear some, one of your homies shit. You feel what I'm saying? I gonna pull you to the side if you got Gucci on or Louis. They gonna be like, all right, like, you got drip.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, oh, how you know Mirror? Or oh, this Joan. Oh, like, where you find this from? It could be something as simple as a wristband. Somebody just being like, oh, you got a wristband on? Like, oh, you must know Buck or whatever. So it's just like, you gotta be around.
Right.
You gotta be around.
You know what I'm saying? So look, y'all know what to do. After this, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give him his social handle to y'all and just show love to my dog, man. You feel me? Like,
website in the bio.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
every bio.
Listen.
Any Buck page, the website there.
Listen, this ain't that shit off of 52nd Street. You feel me? This ain't none of that, bro.
I don't even really be printing stuff no more like that, bro. Everything really manufactured for real. Like, I get everything in bulk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do the print stuff like for quick Jones, like custom Jones. But other than that, like, I don't even really be using my heat press like that. So inventory, bulk orders. But I do promote. I only drop things one time. Like, I don't bring nothing back. You know what I'm saying? So anything you ever see me drop, most likely it will not come back. So you gotta grab it while it's around. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I never dropped something twice. I don't think I never did. That's why it's so much like versatility. You might see somebody with some buck shit on that look nothing like what's out now. Right. It's like 4 years ago or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, grab it while it lasts.
Yeah. And also too, like, I just want to kind of pick your brain with, you know what I'm saying, like how you said the manufacturing, all that. Like for someone that's trying to get into the clothing brands, like because like nowadays everybody like trying to do their own shit. This ain't like the bull Kwani from TikTok where you know what I'm saying you gonna grab something and just start talking shit about a brand. Like feel me, my dog, he's gonna keep it a bean with you.
No, for sure.
Like what would you say to someone that's like how we're in your shoes at the time? Like what is like the main focus to keep a clothing brand alive?
All right. One thing you gotta do, cut the tag off. As a clothing brand owner, you know what that means. Don't keep the Gildan tag on your t-shirt. It's just something about like me owning a brand and me going up to somebody, it's just a custom tag versus a Gildan tag. I'd rather you just not have the tag on that joint. So please, if I'm gonna give you one advice, cut the tag, man. Like me just knowing that it's a Gildan tee, I wouldn't say it takes away the value of it, but it's like as a clothing brand owner, it's like, it's a Gildan tee. Like,
someone else's name on your shirt.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just take the tag off. Like, just pay that extra $1 to whoever your supplier is, or just figure out a different way to put your own tags on there. But that's my one advice: cut the tag off. You know what I mean? If I would cut the tag off a lot earlier, it just gives that like, I don't know, it's like that.
Like it's all me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, this is a product. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you leave a tag on, it's like, it's shown that you just printed something on there. It's like, nothing wrong with that, but like, please cut the tag. Cut the tag off.
Man, yeah, because ain't nobody trying to see that Fruit the Loom shit. They gonna
All right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody.
Feel me? Primark, H&M, whatever. I won't know where you got it from if you just cut the tag off. That's my one advice. Cut the tag off.
Listen, cut that shit. Literally.
Snip it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit gotta go.
So what are your next upcoming events for like the fall?
So for the fall, all right, let me give y'all exclusive
Okay.
Buck calendar
okay,
shit,
all
you feel me?
right.
So first and foremost, Buck Fall Fashion Show, November 29th. Make sure y'all save the date. We got our Buck Halloween skating party. That's on November 1st.
Definitely be there for that one.
We got a couple of homecomings we coming up to, and we also have our team event. It's like mid-October. That's gonna be called Little Don and Hookah. You know what I'm saying? So look out for that. That's the three biggest events that's coming up so far for the fall. So October and November is definitely already pretty busy. So yeah, get with us while the calendar open, man. So that's, I'm trying to think. It's one more big thing, but I can't think of it. But I think that's the main three things for. And other than that, we just gearing up for the new year.
What about Halloween?
The skating party.
Skate party, okay.
That shit about to say Hollywood swinging.
Yeah, all that. It's our Jersey. It's at the
Can you skate,
rink.
JB?
Chill, bro. I'm trying to work on
All
it.
right, my bad. Isn't Jersey where? I'm sorry,
It's
man.
called the rink, you know what I'm saying? But I was told that you can't get the rentals. So if you come in, you got to buy some skates. I'm going to buy some skates before then. But I was in the rentals the other day, and they was looking at me like I was crazy. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? Yeah, so you got
All right, I got to buy a pair of skates.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they got arcade there. Yeah, that shit going to be popping. You know what I'm saying?
Say
Fall
less.
show going to be popping. Special guests to be announced. And like I said, we got a little team event coming up. You know what I mean? We're going to start doing like little private things like monthly, bi-monthly, just on something like, little venue, like something like in here type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just something like kind of small and intimate so that we can kind of have fun amongst ourselves because we be forgetting to have fun sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure we have fun.
Absolutely, man. Listen, y'all heard the dates. He dropped them. So stay in the loop. We gonna be there for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tripping. Like, y'all, listen, because I don't want to hear y'all when he start dropping the pics, the stories, the videos on y'all like, oh, they was dead
It's a
serious.
recap. Look on the YouTube. Like, you'll see what you miss out on. Look on YouTube. YouTube filled with shit from 6 years ago. I think the first video I posted was like 6-7 years ago.
Sheesh.
So it's like, you see the fun we have and don't miss out. Like, if you ain't been to a Buck event, it's just like, I don't know where the fuck you been at. Like,
fuck you
For
doing?
sure,
all types of
parties
shit.
are definitely certified. Been to a few.
you feel me?
Should go.
Remember drinking Olympics?
Yeah.
Just little stuff like that. Like, I
Yeah.
want to get back to them type
Whoa, talk to me about that. Let me hear about
Drinking
that.
Olympics, that shit was like 3-4 years ago or something like that. And basically, the idea behind drinking Olympics, I think it was during the year of the Olympics or whatever, and it was just a bunch of drinking games. But it was like, no, everybody got to play these games. Like it was certain parts of the crib set up, like everywhere got games. Like you got to play games, you got to get drunk. And I guess you could say the fun part about it was I had this big ass plastic bag, and it had all the little shots in it. Like I went and bought like, how much was it? Like 150 shots. So
Probably
that way
that, or
people just
more.
had their little, like you know how they got the little dons. It was like granted that was like college, so yeah, I bought the Amsterdams and all of that. But yeah, I went to the store and bought like 150 of them. That way everybody could play their games. So it's just like, all right, we got the lick, we got the food, we got the little Amsterdams, you know what I'm saying? So it was.
Damn, he took it back. He said Amsterdam shit. I ain't hear that since sophomore
Damn,
year.
we should have
Yeah,
and
Zveka, all that. No.
Damn, y'all bringing back some nightmare
Taylor
shit.
for it.
That shit
And
make us throw up
E&J.
nowadays, like-
Smell of E&J turns my stomach.
Yeah,
Jose
E&J,
Cuervo
I
turns my
can't smell it,
stomach.
like,
I don't know about
too much
y'all.
of that
Like that E&J and Henny, I feel like that's Black Air Force One activity. I'm
Henny,
sorry.
I can't
Like,
do
that
it.
shit.
I can do maybe a shot or two, but I can't do
no,
anymore.
I can't like a bottle, like nah.
I mean, realistically, my last sisters had me drink Everclear at one point. So, well, one time I say one time. I said I tried.
They was trying to set you up.
Bro, Red. That shit was
That
like
was
to say,
that was an
"Damn, go
interesting-
Frazier. Somebody call the ambulance."
Yeah,
you feel
damn
me?
near.
Like, no, I'm a tequila boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like
heavy
I'm the
tequila,
heavy,
for sure, for
I'm
sure.
the heavy
Tequila.
Don, that Don, like the Don.
the
You know what I'm
little
saying?
Don.
Like all that shit. You feel
That
me?
shit got me in a chokehold right
Real
now.
red,
Now I
like-
just get into that place that you like, all right, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it can take you a butt at, but I feel like with the Don, you feel it. Like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah,
good.
I'm
You know what
cool.
saying?
I'm
That
coasting.
shit let you know, like, yo, bro, you take like 2 more sips of me, then you
Don
ass are
Julio be
going.
talking back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Me singing that song.
Shit, like, so
Somebody might put you in a chokehold.
no, I ain't shit.
Damn.
Real red, not the baby boy.
You'd be surprised.
Shit. But I did want to ask you this, like, because a lot of people like they hear like, you know, the glitz and the glamour of being like a, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneur, like the business and all that stuff. What are like some of the pros and cons like you experienced early, like during that that transition to, you know, it's being like, all right, I'm just doing this shit for fun, and it's like, all right, now let me turn this shit damn into like an empire, like a dynasty type time. Like,
So I say like one con is, and I feel like everybody heard this before, it was just kind of like, I wouldn't say saddening, but upsetting that your closest homies didn't support. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, looking back, it was like, that wasn't really support for real. That was just being around a wave, like, you feel what I'm saying? So that was a con. I think a pro is just meeting as many, like, faces, different people. Like, you always, I don't know who I'm gonna meet in a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get to know, like, so many people and so many personalities. It's just good to see, I guess you say, like, what the world has to offer. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's one pro and con, because it's always, like, go back and forth. I don't really like to think about the cons like that, because you gotta always push forward. But I think that's the biggest thing, like, really getting to know people in what you're doing for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once you really get a chance to sit back and just really see, like, who there for you, who not there for you, like, or what somebody around you for, you know what I'm saying? That's when you really know how to, like, start to play motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a good way to go about things, because you don't want to get taken advantage of, and you don't want to feel like you're doing too much and not getting the energy reciprocated. You know what I mean?
so like, cause I know a lot of people, especially like with their own clothing brands and all that, like, how many times you can say on hand, like, when you was promoting your stuff, like, instead of people just, like how we was talking about paying that full price, we're like, damn, bro, I know you since da-da-da. You can't, like, just break off like $20 off of this shit real quick. Like, you can't just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that feeling like? Cause I know sometimes like, you're sitting there like, well, damn, bro, like, it feel like either like you kind of like part-time supporting type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like the moment, now I ain't taking away from nobody's shit, but the moment, I forget what brand it is, but I wouldn't even say the brand. But it was a couple of times where I was coming around clothing brands who was selling their shit for more than me, and I'm like, my shit looked like better. Like, not on no hating shit, but it just was like, I felt like I was underpricing myself. You know what I mean? Because of the quality that I was giving out and the culture I was giving with every item. It just was like, no, you gotta up that shit a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if so-and-so can sell a shirt for 45, I'm pretty sure I can. You know what I'm saying? If the other top brands in the city can sell hoodies for 150, 200, I know you can pay 75 for mine. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you believe in me, you believe that, all right, well, if I wear this shit gonna stand out more than if I wear this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So once I seen, like, even my lifestyle change a little bit, I'm like, yeah, these prices gotta go up, because when you go to work, you get that check every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your boss came to you, like, damn, I know you work 40 hours, but let me pay you for 37, you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So when I started treating my prices the same, when it's just like 40, bro, or my biggest thing is, and there's always been a thing, like not secret, but a hidden gem, online, the promo code is BUC. It's a discount. So whenever you just go online, that can help me with my books and stuff like that. Get your discount that way. You know what I mean? But anytime we in person or a pop-up shop, yeah, I might throw a little, if you buy 2 shirts, I'll give you $5, $10 off or whatever. But when it comes to, like you said, damn, I give you 20 for this joint, it's like, no. No, you know what I'm saying? Because I started like really looking at my numbers and like seeing like what was coming in, what was going out. Like them discounts add up for real, for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they're not asking other people for discounts.
You know what I'm saying? They're not asking about other people in discounts. You're not going in KOP, going to none of them stores asking for discounts. You're looking at the price tag. You like it, cool. You go and grab it. You know what I'm saying? So even when I started learning my demographic a little bit more, the people started appreciating, especially the clothing, like more. You know what I'm saying? Like I stopped getting it's 45, it's 100, because I started seeing who I'm a market to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like girls who wear my shit, they like, I wouldn't say at a certain stature because everybody can wear my shit, but like you gotta know how to throw that shit on. Like, you feel me? Same with the fellas. Like, you're not going to wear the tee to go fuck it up. You go and wear it when you about to. I done seen niggas hold it in the pack for months before they put it together for real. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see it, it's like, all right, it's cool. Like, and when you do see it, it's time that you'll see it in the DJ at Roar. You'll see it at a cookout, one of your homie or your cousins guy, be like, oh shit, like I seen that shirt before or whatever. You feel me? It might be just your favorite model on the gram popping up in a photo shoot in that joint. So it's just like my value up there. Like, I mean, we up there. There's no need to
real shit is
undermine
definitely
it
up there.
for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially when I started providing the quality too, it was just like, all right, you definitely can't beat it. You know what I mean? And then if the shirts is costing me $20 and I'm selling for 40, it's like, that's gonna cut into me if he's trying to spend a dub, because like I ain't gonna make nothing on it now.
You pay for what you get.
You know what I'm saying? And then when the bills hit, it's like,
Yeah.
So them numbers, you gotta start looking like, brother, man, you spent $20 on that shirt. I ain't no money.
Because you gotta think about it like, say the average person make like a stack every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? If I'm selling shirts for 40, you know how many shirts I gotta sell just to make what you make when you go to work? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I gotta make that and put on discounts and giving people stuff for free and do this. It's like, no, like if you want support. You know what I mean? It'll be here. It's gonna go regardless. Like I never sat on no collection. You know what I mean? It'll go regardless. It's just a matter of who can grab it. You know what I mean?
So how do you come up with like your marketing strategy or like promo or like for anything, for like your parties, your clothes?
All right, so right now I'm just doing shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm just doing shit. Like I seen this little TikTok. It was a glass at the bottom of the steps, and he dropped like 1,000 ping pongs down it. And it's just like, well, marketing with no strategy, it's like, it's nothing gonna land in the fucking glass. So right now I'm just like throwing shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Feel like I'm still trying to figure out the balance in knowing what I gotta do for this, what I gotta do for that, stuff like that. But I feel like as long as I'm providing a community, I feel like they're always gonna see it. But I feel like the community is waiting on that, like, man, do something different. Like, give me something like, all right, bet. Like, he thought out the box for that joint. You know what I mean? So, shout out to people that's fucking with me right now. But once I start getting to the marketing strategy shit, like, yeah, like, and actually, like you said, sit down. Like, I used to do that. Like, but right now, it's just like a lot on the plate right now. So, I'm just going, like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, when I sit down, I can be like, all right, bet. I'm gonna get this graphic this way. I'm gonna go with this story. I'm gonna make this commercial for this and do that and do that. So it all look good, but it's like right now I'm just like giving the people what they want for real. Because once I stop, it's just like, all right, then it's hard to get back up. But now it's like good little run going on. It's like let's just keep going. I mean,
Yeah.
Now with like the fashion shows and all that, like what was like? Is there like a favorite one you had like during your time with your brand and all that stuff? Like, was there one that was like nah, like y'all just had to be there for that shit, man?
like one that I presented, I think you can say it was my first one, but I did a fashion show on Black Friday called Buck versus the World. And that was really just me inviting everybody I knew, like everybody I fucked with at the time. It was like a 75, 100 person fashion show. So it was literally like nothing but love in the building. You know what I'm saying? So this coming fall, we're actually doing Buck versus the World too. So now I feel like I got my crowd a little bit bigger where now I can reach out to 200 or 300 people that actually support the brand. You know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe when everybody in there looking for the best in you. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to go to a fashion show, you kind of just supporting, blah, blah, blah. But no, this the fashion show that's like, Buck versus the World is like, you a hater, you ain't there. You know what I'm saying? This is the John that's like, no, like, this the one. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna make these connections, I'm gonna see what I can do in this room. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called Buck versus the World. Like, that's my whole concept behind it. It's like, I don't really think I need a special guest, but the special guest gonna be somebody I'm cool with. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be like, oh yeah, I see him more mirror all the time. You know what I mean? Support him, blah, 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 whatever. So it's more like, that Buck versus the World fashion show was the one. That was when I was like, I can do this more often. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do my own shows. Because I was doing everybody else's show, but I'm like, that's when I started my modeling team too. So it's just like, I can do the shows myself. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm doing it like 2 times a year, 3 times a year, giving the models the opportunity to ultimately, you know, make money off their ticket sales, get them, I guess you could say, an extracurricular now because we have practice every Mondays, and just giving them little events to kind of come out their show a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it went from, like you said, Buck vs. the World, one of my favorite fashion shows, and now I'm literally damn near a fashion show production company. Like, a nigga can hire me to literally run his whole fashion show. You know what I'm saying? Which has happened and have been done, you know what I'm saying? But it's getting to the point, like, people were literally hitting me up, like, I need your modeling team. I ain't trying to do a casting call. I know you got 20 females that's on point. Just, what's the budget? Like, what's the, you know what I mean? Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to, like you said, come from that, to go from this, like, level up.
Shit, and then be able to ask for what you want. And not have people try to bargain with, like, oh, this is my budget, can you work with it? So it's dope.
Because, like, some people, I work with the budget, but at a point, it's like, I got people to pay too. Like, I got a model coordinator, I got, you know, models that's big on the gram that, if she do promote it, you're going to get, like, 10, 20 ticket sales, stuff like that. So the people I have worked with, as far as, like, people wanting me to help run their fashion show, it has worked out for them, from what I've saw. And I had no complaints, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's just a blessing just to have the ability to connect with so many people and bring so many people together. You know what I'm saying? To take one post and girls are like, all right, how can I join the modeling team? Take one post, all right, how can I get in a photo shoot? Take one post like, oh, you got so-and-so gonna be there? Like, how much is tickets? You know what I mean? So it's just the power of the community, man. Shout out to the urban community, for sure. Like,
for real.
That's why we the Baltieré Urban Culture. I promote to the urban community, and I feel like the urban community, in a sense, like, know about everybody. Like, I feel like niggas done created this, like, this bubble, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the urban community. It's like, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? You know how somebody on the, like, say if your cousin, they go on your gram, they be like, damn, I ain't know about this, John. The whole urban community know about it. How you ain't know? You ain't tapped in.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't tapped in.
Damn.
Tap us in.
Right. Getting where you fit in, you dig. Like, you know what I'm saying? But all right, now we can let's cause I want a bid real quick. Like, what was like
That's big.
Let's bid, JB.
I'm sorry, like, can we not bid? Like, I get we were supposed to be informing all that shit, but you know me, I bid 24/7. I'm just saying, like,
Let's
was
bid,
it,
bro.
Was it ever like what was like the funniest shit like during like when you was like, was there something like that happened like on your like on the road like to a show, or like something that happened on the show or the party? Like, what was like once you like, yo, what the fuck? Like, in the moment it was like, oh shit. But now looking back, you like, nah, bro, that shit was funny as hell. Like,
bro, so we was out Harrisburg. It was for a modeling booking. And we was checking into the Airbnb. For whatever reason, I missaw the time that you had to check into the Airbnb, because I guess you had to be in there a certain time. So we outside the Airbnb at like 10, 11 o'clock. I'm just trying to code not working. We can't get in the Airbnb. So we got the black truck at the time, right? So the black truck, I lied to you not, bro. That shit like double parked, but it's like, it's still like in the parking spot. You feel me? Because I pulled it up just so, you know, everybody can get their stuff out the wheel real quick, yada, yada. So I'm on the porch, right, of the Airbnb, and the girls, it's just the girls too, is in the back of the black truck, just chilling, just lamping, bags on the floor and all that. Bro, I see a nigga coming from the stop sign. He going fast as shit. I'm looking, I'm like, this nigga not about to hit them. Bro, he hit one of my models, bro.
Outside of the car?
Bro, outside of the car.
Oh
like,
my
her
God.
shoe flew off and all of that. Like, it was like
Here.
a, yo, like, what the fuck?
I'm trying not to big because I ain't gonna lie. If I saw the shoe and fly,
Bro,
like,
we be bidding about that shit all the
Bro,
time
he
now.
hit her
but
with the car.
He hit her with it was like one of them Johns, like the girls turned around, screamed, and I guess that's when he realized and he swerved this way, but most of the girls went to the right. Shout out to Deb. She went to the left. And he just hit her.
Oh
And
my
Deb's so small.
gosh.
She just flew, bro.
Oh my
She just
God.
flew. And I'm like, yo. So the boy, I ain't gonna lie, he pulled over. I'm like, yo, bro, I need your insurance. Where your ID at? You just hit my model. We about to sue you. Deb like, no, I'm cool. Like, just let him go. Like, she like, let him go. I still got his information. I'm like, look, I'm giving it to you. You do what you want with it because you got hit. He was on some like, I'm going down the street. Some shit. It really looked like he was. I don't think he was drunk in no shit. Like if he was drunk, I probably would have drawn. You know what I'm saying? Because then you hit my mouth. You drunk. You drawn. But it was one of the moments, like you said, we realized like if he ain't swerve or nothing, like he would hit all y'all and y'all would have pinned to the car type shit. Like that was one of them Jones. Like. Shit flashed in a second. I'm like, and I'm on the porch the whole time, so I'm not near the wheel at the time. And I'm like, and I'm looking at it like I see.